Okay, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Lincoln, Missouri. We are here live with some Lincoln Cardinals ladies varsity basketball. Lane Johnson live on the call on the Lincoln Cardinals Sports Network. Folks at home, we apologize for joining you late. We are about 4 minutes into the opening frame. Your Lincoln Cardinals on top 9-0 in a dominant fashion here early. Our road internet setup was not sufficient to get us started here tonight in Lincoln. But we do think we've corrected those issues as Helen steals it near midcourt. She's got a breakaway, and she's going to make good on the easy two. And now Lincoln's lead is double figures. And now Efert with a steal, and she's going to go the other way and draw the foul. And that foul is on number 32, Addison Briggs, freshman ball player for the Lamont Vikings. As Efert cashes in on the first free throw. Again, sorry for any confusion. We are good to go now, and we're hoping that we handled the internet issues and that we're ready to give you guys a good broadcast. We're going to go to a quick commercial break here, and then we'll be right back. This broadcast is brought to you by Estes Drive-In. Looking for a bite to eat or a tasty treat? Estes Drive-In has you covered. With a wide array of options and friendly service, you can't go wrong with Estes Drive-In. So stop in and eat or call ahead for carryout at 660-547-3516. And after the timeout with 2:56 in the remaining in the opening quarter, Efert pushes Lincoln's lead to 13 with a made free throw. Now Manning going to meet the Vikings at midcourt. On the floor right now for your Cardinals, Helen guarding the ball. Now Monte on the ball as a shot is up and fought for, ultimately a jump ball with Helen and Monte, Grayson Efert, and Kristen Manning. Coach Brett Bryant's only two seniors on the roster, both on the floor. And finally, rounding out the five, Cadence Harvey, a freshman, and number 11. We see her guarding the ball now. Good defense. Montier nearly stole it, but it's going to go out of bounds. Last touched by the Cardinals. Good ball pressure there by Manning. Tough shot for the Vikings. Helen going to clear that rebound. And now bring the ball into the front court for the Cardinals. Helen going to turn it over to Briggs. Not sure if she knew it, but she could have dribbled there. Instead, awkward pass. Too hot to handle there by number 10. No, sorry, that was 00. Aspen Roop, a senior. And we see a nice pass from Efert to Montier. And then the rebound and putback by Mellon. And they're going to call a blocking foul against the Cardinals That one goes against Alyssa Mellon, her first, team's third. And now Helland is off into the races. And tough layup attempt, but draws the foul. That time, Addison Briggs called for her second. That's Lamont's team's second foul. And Lincoln early having their way with the Vikings. And Helen going to put the first free throw in. Second one short off the iron. Efert, nice rebound and putback. Gets it to slip through. And Lincoln's lead is now 18. And we see Lincoln playing man defense, nearly forced a turnover. But possession going to stick with the Vikings. And Helen with another steal. And Wisely going to pull this out, move the ball around. Now Mellon going to try from the left wing. No good. Good hustle by Monte, but can't quite keep it in bounds. And so 52.6 seconds left on the clock in the opening frame. One thing that's interesting to see if Lamont sticks with this. It appears that they're playing man on defense, something that Coach Brett Bryant hasn't seen a lot of this year, as Helen comes away with another steal. And it's not straight man, as Mellon takes the contact and going to get whistled for a walk along the baseline. And maybe a triangle and two. I need to get another look at it as they come down. All the commotion opening the game. I didn't get starting lineups. I think that the Vikings got away with the travel there. Monteer's got a steal, and now she's off and running. They're going to whistle her for a walk. Excuse me, a carry. So Lincoln turns the ball over. 9.7 seconds on the clock. Nice crossover move. Pass inside. And Lamont cannot convert the bunny. So that will be a scoreless frame for the Vikings. And here with this quarter break, we're going to take a quick sponsorship break, and we'll be right back. Brought to you by Spooky Bear Shirt Shack. Spooky Bear Shirt Shack is a one-stop shop and apparel brand that has one goal in mind: to bring your vision to life. Commissioning custom printing shouldn't be hard. Make it easy at Spooky Bear Shirt Shack. Located just south of Lincoln on 65 Highway, stop in, visit their page on Facebook, or give them a call today at 660-776-2021. Brought to you by Johnson's Accounting. Johnson's Accounting has been serving the Lincoln community and its surrounding area for over 55 years. Lori and her team offer monthly business services such as sales tax, payroll, preparation of financial statements, and much more. In need of a tax return? Johnson's Accounting handles personal, small business, partnership, and corporate returns. For Johnson's Accounting, no business is too large or too small. They can handle them all. So give them a call at 660-547-3332 and see what they can do for you. Of course, we are thankful for our wonderful, wonderful sponsors that make this stream and others like it possible. Be sure, if you're curious about the remainder of our schedule on the Lincoln Cardinal Sports Network, some slight differences between it and the boys and girls schedules. Mellon going to try along too. Bartley put back good. 2 more for the Cardinals. And Bartley getting it done on the offensive glass here early in the second quarter. But if you're interested in seeing the schedule for the rest of our live stream events, be sure to go to Spooky Bear Shirt Shack on Facebook, where that schedule has been posted year out appeared to be fouled on her layup attempt. Did not get the whistle. But the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Vikings. And so Year Out will inbound underneath the basket. Mellon steps into a long two, a little long. Bartley again on the offensive glass. Again makes good on a putback. And Bartley's got 4 points here, 45 seconds into the second quarter. And we've got a timeout, Black. That's the Vikings. We'll wait to see if it's going to be a full or a short timeout. It is a full, so we're going to go to a quick commercial break, and we will be right back. Reese Nichols Golden Key Realty. Reese Nichols Golden Key Realty has 14 real estate agents with 275 combined years of real estate experience. Luke and his team are not only experienced, but extremely knowledgeable when it comes to listing your property or helping you find the perfect home. If you're looking to buy a home, commercial property, or land, look no further than Reese Nichols Golden Key Realty. Be sure to visit their website at reesenichols.com or give them a call today at 660-438-7228. And we'll go ahead and hear from one of our timeout sponsors. This timeout's brought to you by Shelter Insurance. Play ball with an insurance team that wins. The Leanne Beeman Agency has terrific customer service, policies you can count on, and rates that won't break the bank. Call the Leanne Beeman Agency at 660-547-0099 today for a free quote. You'll be glad you did. And now, 7 minutes remaining in the second quarter. Year Out's going to take it away and be whistled for a walk. Maybe a courtesy call there by the Lincoln legend, Marlon Hammond, on the refereeing crew this evening. His name is on the wall over to my left. 511 varsity wins as a girls basketball coach here in Lincoln. He's also a member of the Missouri Basketball Coaches Hall of Fame, inducted in 2006, and also responsible for a second place finish, partially responsible, I guess I'll say, for a second place finish in the state tournament in 1984. As well as a fourth place finish in 1981. Lamont struggling to handle the ball pressure that Lincoln's putting on. And I cannot believe that call there. Mackenzie Year Out got walloped over here on the sideline going for a loose ball. And from my perspective, it clearly looked like a foul. Mellon steals it and then loses control of it out of bounds. Lincoln doing a good job turning Lamont over. But a few times here, they've turned it back over themselves before they had an opportunity to score points. Nonetheless, Year Out took a hard shot here on the sideline and was whistled for touching at last, so it stayed with the Vikings. And again, nearly turned over and finally done so by the Vikings. That was Aspen Roop, who had trouble controlling the basketball and then ultimately jumped out of bounds. And Mellon tried to get it inside to Efert. Pass too hot to handle, out of bounds. So another turnover by the Cardinals and a platoon swap here for the Lady Cardinals. Manning back on the floor with Mellon, Efert, Montier, and Harvey. Coach Bryant trying to keep fresh bodies on the floor. Manning, good job staying straight up. Rebound by Harvey. Montier finds Eford in the corner. No good, but rebounded by Montier. And Lamont obviously into a 2-3 zone now. Manning's going to try a long two. A little strong. Rebound goes to number 14, Akili Moody, a freshman for the Vikings. And Perrin Cisneros, Cisneros with the drive. Gets inside against Montier and draws the foul, so she will shoot two. That's Montier's first foul, team's fifth. And Cisneros has the first points of the evening for the Lady Vikings. Second one, no good. Rebound goes to Eford. Now Lincoln going to try and run a zone set here against Lamont's 2-3. Mellon going to try for three. Can't get it to go. And Harvey hits the ball out of bounds. So the Vikings will take over with 4:45 left to play in the opening half. On the floor for the Vikings, Kendra Durham, Cora May Cook, Addison Orangechild, as Montier steals it, wisely pulls it out. Lincoln going to try and run a play. Good baseline drive by Mellon and sweet finish for 2 points for the Cardinals. Also on the floor for the Vikings is Briggs. And lastly, Jade Opfer. Trying to familiarize myself with these girls as Montier plays the passing lane very well and comes away with another steal for the Cardinals. And I don't have an official statistic for how many times Lincoln has taken the ball away from the Vikings just to give it right back. But we just saw another instance of that as Manning is whistled for the travel just beyond half court. Eford gets under the ball screen, tips the ball away, out of bounds, so the Vikings will now inbound. Right to Montier, who's got several steals here early in the first half. A little bit of miscommunication by the Cardinals leads to a near turnover. Mellon wisely gets in there to fight for it and draw the jump ball. However, possession arrow headed towards the Vikings, so they will have the ball. And Harvey whistled for a blocking foul. That is her second, team sixth. As Roop comes on for Cook. Another steal by Montier. And she's going to go all the way. Can't quite get it to go. Mellon keeps it alive. And then tapped out of bounds by Durham of the Vikings. And Mellon is money from the corner. Assist, I believe, was Cadence Harvey. And I'm trying to figure out what Lamont is doing on defense. It seems like a few of the girls think they're in zone and a few of them think they're in man. There was a possession in there that made me think they were in triangle and two, but that there just looked like a couple of people on the floor that maybe didn't know what the defensive call was. And now Coach Bryant going to bring number 10, Jasmine Cooper, and number 21, Marisol Guzman, in for the first time. Harvey turns it over to Briggs and then fouls her. They're going to call that one on the floor. That'll be Harvey's third, but Lincoln, 7th team foul. And so we will see Briggs try a 1-and-1 here. You're out on for Harvey. Briggs short off the front iron on the first, cleared by Manning. Jasmine Cooper a little bit excited for her first varsity action that I've seen, certainly of this ball game, and she is whistled for the walk. Now a tough shot from the corner out of the Vikings. And a good strong rebound there by Cisneros. We're going to say Cisneros. And then a subsequent foul against Year Out, her second, team's 8th. Cisneros no good on the free throw. Ball hits Monte in the foot, out of bounds. Going to stay with the Vikings here. 154 in the remaining in the opening half. And Lamont turns it. Okay, they're going to say out on Lincoln. Okay, so he whistled the wrong way. That was the source of some confusion for me there. It looked pretty clear that the Vikings just threw that one out of bounds. Coach Hammond whistled that it was going to go one direction, but he meant the other direction. Good pass by Monte into Year Out. Tough shot won't go. Gets her own offensive rebound and then a jump ball. Briggs gets around Guzman, but then gives it up to Year Out of the Cardinals. Now Lamont definitely in man. Manning's shot no good. She follows her shot, though, and ties the ball up. Possession arrow pointing in favor of the Cardinals. Monte, nice move to get around the defender. Gets inside. Too strong on the finish, but a good-looking move nonetheless. And they're going to get Year Out here. She just barreled in there going for a rebound. And that'll be her third foul, team's 9th. So we'll see Briggs shoot a 1-and-1 here as Helland comes on for Year Out. Briggs no good. Rebound goes to Monte. Helen with a steal at midcourt. Her and Briggs battling it out. Foul called. Manning turns it over. And then Briggs turns it over on this end. Helen, nice backdoor cut by Cooper. Just can't quite connect. Ball goes out of bounds with 4.3 left on the clock. Golden Key Realty. Reese Nichols Golden Key Realty has 14 real estate agents with 275 combined years of real estate experience. Luke and his team are not only experienced, but extremely knowledgeable when it comes to listing your property or helping you find the perfect home. If you're looking to buy a home, commercial property, or land, look no further than Reese Nichols Golden Key Realty. Be sure to visit their website at reesenichols.com or give them a call today at 660 438 7228. .3 left on the clock. The Vikings going to try a full court pass here. Monte tips it away, and just 1.1 second comes off the clock. So Lamont effectively advanced the ball into the front court. Now Briggs going to try and get it in. She turns it over to Guzman, who goes coast to coast but does not quite get it up in time. And that will end the first half. Lincoln has a commanding 27-1 lead over the Vikings. And we're going to go ahead and go to commercial here. We'll be right back on the Lincoln Cardinal Sports Network. This break is brought to you by 31 Chiropractic. 31 Chiropractic is a wellness centered family chiropractic office that specializes in care for women and children. Lindsay delivers tailored chiropractic and physical treatment for your whole family for their whole life. Stop in at 292 South Highway 65 in Lincoln or call 660 460 3719 to schedule your appointment with Dr. Lindsay today. This break is brought to you by Community National Bank and Trust. Are you missing that human touch with your bank? Go talk to a real person at Community National Bank and Trust. They're your local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to offer the best products. Stop by and see them at 101 South 65 Highway in Lincoln or 1695 Hilltop Drive in Warsaw. Your community, your bank, your relationship. Community National Bank and Trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. This break is brought to you by Shirley's Highway Cafe. Shirley's Highway Cafe serves a full breakfast and lunch menu from 6 to 2 Sunday through Friday and 6 a.m. to noon on Saturdays. If you're hungry for breakfast, try a good old-fashioned omelet or the biscuits and gravy. If it's lunch you're looking for, they've got the best country fried steak and mashed potatoes around. Shirley's Highway Cafe is located on Highway 65 in Lincoln, so give them a try on your next trip through town or call them for carryout at 660-547-3500. This break is brought to you by AB Studio and Design. AB Studio and Design specializes in senior, family, and wedding photography. They also offer a variety of design and video services for businesses as well as personal sessions. With over 15 years of experience in the industry, Amy can help you with almost any project. Check out AB Studio and Design on Facebook or give Amy a call at 660-723-5015. This broadcast is brought to you by Estes Drive-In. Looking for a bite to eat or a tasty treat? Estes Drive-In has you covered. With a wide array of options and friendly service, you can't go wrong with Estes Drive-In. So stop in and eat or call ahead for carryout at 660-547-3516. Okay, folks. Here at halftime, Lincoln commanding 27-1 lead. Maybe the most commanding lead I've seen this girls team have all year, and they are putting it to the Vikings here in the first half. And I'd like to bring you guys a couple of statistics. And let's start with the leading scorer for the Cardinals. Actually, let's start with this. Our halftime is brought to you by Reese Nichols, one of our awesome sponsors that makes this broadcast and others like it available to you guys on YouTube for free. So Reese Nichols bringing you guys the halftime report. As we mentioned, Lincoln up 27-1 over the Lamont Vikings. Leading the way in the scoring department is Alyssa Mellon. She's got 12 to go with a steal and a rebound. Grayson Efert and Kendall Bartley have 4 points apiece. Rebecca Helen has 5, and Cadence Harvey rounds out the 27 first half points with 2 of her own. In the steals department, this is what's jumped out to me most here in this first half. If you've been watching, Rebecca Helen has 5 steals and Addison Montier has 5 steals. Between the two of them, accounting for 10 steals is quite a mark for just the first half. For a full game, but not to mention just the first half. So impressive defensive display by those two. And Mackenzie Year Out appears to have a pair of steals, and Grayson Efert, Kendall Bartley, and Alyssa Mellon all with a steal apiece. So according to our unofficial statistics, Lincoln has 15 steals in the first half, which is a tremendous job, something that I know Coach Bryant is going to be happy with his man defense. Leading the team in rebounds, Grayson Efert has 3. Kendall Bartley has 2, both on the offensive end. Rebecca Helen has 2. Kristen Manning has 1. Addison Montier has 1. Alyssa Mellon has 1. And Mackenzie Year Out has 1. Again, folks at home, I can't stress this enough. These are unofficial statistics. The only thing that we can confirm are the points. Sometimes we miss a rebound or an assist, but we're trying our best up here. And we are excited for the halftime report brought to you by Reese Nichols Golden Key Realty. Reese Nichols Golden Key Realty has 14 real estate agents with 275 combined years of real estate experience. Luke and his team are not only experienced, but extremely knowledgeable when it comes to listing your property or helping you find the perfect home. If you're looking to buy a home, commercial property, or land, look no further than Reese Nichols Golden Key Realty. Be sure to visit their website at reesenichols.com or give them a call at 660-438-7228. Folks at home, we are going to be right back We're going to hear a couple words from our stick with us. Brought to you by Spooky Bear Shirt Shack. Spooky Bear Shirt Shack is a one-stop shop and apparel brand that has one goal in mind: to bring your vision to life. Commissioning custom printing shouldn't be hard. Make it easy at Spooky Bear Shirt Shack, located just south of Lincoln on 65 Highway. Stop in, visit their page on Facebook, or give them a call today at 660-776-2021. Brought to you by Johnson's Accounting. Johnson's Accounting has been serving the Lincoln community and its surrounding area for over 55 years. Lori and her team offer monthly business services such as sales tax, payroll, preparation of financial statements, and much more. In need of a tax return? Johnson's Accounting handles personal, small business, partnership, and corporate returns. For Johnson's Accounting, no business is too large or too small. They can handle them all. So give them a call at 660-547-3332 and see what they can do for you. Okay, welcome back here. We appreciate those words from our sponsors. And we're going to read you a couple more words from our sponsors, as some have ads where we have a little video where you can see their logo and hear me talk about them, and some just have the read. So let's pick back up with Farmers Mutual Protective Association. Farmers Mutual Protective Association has provided insurance coverage to farmers and homeowners in Lincoln and the surrounding areas since 1882. In that time, they have earned a reputation as honest and reasonable providers who will help determine the exact insurance that works best for you, your family, and your way of life. Contact Farmers Mutual Protective Association today at 660-547-2323. We are also brought to you by We the People Cattle Company. We the People Cattle Company is a family farm operation with one goal in mind: to provide hormone and antibiotic-free food that's not only fresh but incredibly tasty. We the People Cattle Company is more than just a grocery store, as they provide homegrown beef and pork, as well as take and bake meals, baked goods, smoked meats, and more. Open from 8 to 6 Monday through Friday and 8 to 3 on Saturday, and located just north of Lincoln on 65 Highway. Stop in and see what they mean when they say we're done with the bull. And the last one I'll get off here, Wright's Machine Shop. Since 1958, Wright's Machine Shop has been a staple of the Lincoln community. So whether it's fixing something old or making something new work better for you, go see Steve and Stanley Wright at Wright's Machine Shop for all your fabrication and machine work needs. They are conveniently located at 503 North Highway 65 in Lincoln. You can also give them a call at 660-547-3356. I can't emphasize enough how much we appreciate having as many sponsors as we do. Makes it possible for me to do this and have a cameraman, and then also have a guy next to me trying to do stats. So we really appreciate it, and we appreciate you guys tuning in to us as we are about to get underway here with the second half of the Lady Cardinals contest against the Lamont Vikings. You're out inside to Helen. No good. Rebound by Addison Nornschild. Good hands by Bartley. Spins out of the trouble, pulls up, and hits from about 12 feet right along the lane line. Very good looking shot. And unfortunately for Lamont, they just don't have anybody that can score the basketball. As Year Out steals it and has a clear lane to the hoop and puts it up for two and good. And that's one of the problems. They also, they're not taking very good care of the basketball as they turn it over again. Efert tries to go all the way and then gets a shot blocked, gets their own rebound, and has a nice left hand finish on the right side around the defender for two more. Lamont just not able to take care of the basketball, and when they don't turn it over, the shot quality is just not very high. Lincoln's done a good job just being athletic and staying in position. And has made Lamont pay enough for their turnovers to have built a very nice lead here as Mellon comes away with another steal, but then loses the ball, saves it. Lamont very out of sorts on the defensive end. Bartley gets it inside to Helen. Good for two. Had to check with my stat guy. That assist was to Kendall Bartley, number 15. And then Mackenzie Year Out blocks a shot, rebounded by Helen. Bartley, nice attack off the closeout. Can't quite finish. Brought in by Aspen Roop. One of two seniors on the floor for the Vikings. And Year Out takes it right away from Roop. Fast break opportunity. 2 more points for the Cardinals. And one fortunate thing, if any, about a game such as this is that Lincoln's younger girls will have an opportunity to play more minutes than they otherwise might, especially on a night where we didn't see any JV girls action. You might have noticed that there are only a handful of girls on the Lamont bench. Now we've got a foul. This one going to go against Helen. That is her second foul, team's first. Coach Bryant going to do a full team swap. And a full timeout. So we're going to go hear a word from one of our sponsors, and we'll be right back. Brought to you by Reese Nichols Golden Key Realty. Reese Nichols Golden Key Realty has 14 real estate agents with 275 combined years of real estate experience. Luke and his team are not only experienced, but extremely knowledgeable when it comes to listing your property or helping you find the perfect home. If you're looking to buy a home, commercial property, or land, look no further than Reese Nichols Golden Key Realty. Be sure to visit their website at reesenichols.com or give them a call today at 660 438 7228. This break is brought to you by 31 Chiropractic. 31 Chiropractic is a wellness centered family chiropractic office that specializes in care for women and children. Lindsay delivers tailored chiropractic and physical treatment for your whole family for their whole life. Stop in at 292 South Highway 65 in Lincoln or call 660 460 3719 to schedule your appointment with Dr. Lindsay today. So after the substituting on the floor for the Cardinals, Harvey, Cooper, Montier, Guzman, and Manning. Montier nearly came away with her sixth steal there, and Lamont nearly came away with their second and third points. Instead, neither happens. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Vikings. And with 4:08 remaining in the third quarter, Lincoln will have the ball and see what they can do. Lamont just absolutely, you can count on almost every trip down the floor only guarding four of Lincoln's players. And it's an interesting strategy that hasn't quite paid off. Manning forces a pickup at half court. Montier reads the passing lane perfectly. And a fast break opportunity. This time she makes good on it. So a steal and then a coast-to-coast basket in transition. And Montier has played the passing lanes like a defensive back tonight. On multiple occasions, she's just stepped in front of a pass and took it the other direction. Wild shot there by Roop. Hits the back of the backboard. Guzman inside, no good. Montier with the offensive rebound. Tough pass. Manning can't quite handle it. Stolen away by Cook and gets that one to go down. I think it hit the rim and then the backboard, but it went in. Bringing the Vikings total to 3. Harvey goes right around Briggs, gets fouled. And will be shooting 2 here after the missed layup. It's Briggs' fourth foul, team's first of the second half. Harvey smooth on the first. Second is no good and will miss the iron. The Vikings will take it out of bounds. Briggs doing her best Mark Jackson impression and a tough left hand finish that she put up from about chest height and got it to go high off the glass and through. And Guzman gonna pull up from about 10 or 12 feet on the left side of the lane and bank it through. Loose ball picked up by Cooper. Montier will bring the Cardinals into the front court, go right around her defender, get into the lane, blocked. That was Moody on the block. Durham unable to finish in transition, and now Harvey will take Lincoln the other way, knifing through traffic, finds Cooper in the corner, and Moody tips Cooper's pass back out to Harvey. Subsequently, the ball goes out of bounds and will stay with the Cardinals. Manning just gets it in, but Moody steals it away. And a quick whistle there, I believe against Guzman. That's her first, team's second, as Lincoln is on top by 37. Briggs, nice attack on the left side. Good left-hand finish. Manning had Harvey there on the back door. Didn't quite see it, and then a foul against the Vikings. And now Monte, nice backdoor cut. Pass a little too hot to handle, and going to carry him out of bounds for another turnover against the Cardinals. We are nearing the 1 minute mark left here in the third quarter. Moody attacks Cooper. Durham with the save, but Guzman ends up with it. Now Montier goes around her defender again, gets inside. This time they're going to call a foul on Moody. So we will see Addison Montier shoot two here with 38.2 seconds remaining in the third quarter. First free throw attempt a little long, no good. And the second one goes in, and Lincoln's lead is now 36. Dare I say their biggest lead of the ball game. Or dare I say the season, possibly. Interesting passing here by the Vikings. And a Hail Mary thrown up in the air, and a couple of players are going to collide. Everybody appears to be okay. That foul on Montier, that's her second, team's third. Free throw. This is everything. So 8 seconds left. Lincoln going to inbound the ball. Harvey to Manning. She's going to have to put this up. Briggs takes it away, but time will expire on them in the third quarter, which will take us into the final frame here of this battle between Cardinals and Vikings. Thus far, Lincoln been the dominant force. A flurry of steals have really helped Lincoln build a great big lead that I don't see them relinquishing here in the final frame. But enough about that. Let's talk about our sponsors. Veracruz Trace Mexican Restaurant in Lincoln delivers local and delicious Mexican cuisine served by their welcoming and caring staff. They are open from 11 to 9 on Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and from 11 to 10 on Friday and Saturday. Stop by at 455 North Highway 65 in Lincoln, or call ahead for carryout at 660-547-0315. Joann's Printing. Joann's Printing offers all kinds of printing services, from screen printing to business form, letterhead, and envelope printing. Joann's also offers fax and copying services, so stop by at 530 North Highway 65 in Lincoln, or call 660-547-2299 and see if Joann's Printing can help you. And last but not least, Producers Exchange number 84 has been selling feed, fertilizer, seed, and farm supplies in Lincoln and Ionia since 1920. Producers Exchange number 84 offers services such as custom spraying and grinding and mixing. They have two locations, one just south of Lincoln on 65 Highway and the other at 102 North Main Street in Ionia, Missouri. So stop by today and see what Producers Exchange can do for you. As we enter the final frame of what projects to be a running clock finale, Otterville struggling to get the ball even in position to shoot it. I'd be interested to know how many shot attempts they truly had. There's one that goes in. A tough, contested, one-handed shot from about 12 feet along the baseline. Addison Nornschild gets that one to fall for the Vikings. And the Vikings are nearing double digits. Bartley is blocked, kicked around, last touched by the Cardinals. And Roop turns it over. Good pass from Eifert to Year Out. Assist goes to Eifert. Roop's wild shot attempt appeared to be blocked, and they are gonna say that. So after an initial signal going in favor of the Cardinals, that will be corrected, and now Lamont gonna inbound underneath the basket. Smothering defense by Mellon. And now a jump ball. Arrow pointing Lincoln way. Bartley gonna try one from just inside the free throw line. No good. Rebounded by Roop. And a quick whistle against Year Out. That may be her fifth foul. Nope, just her fourth. Team's fourth. And another platoon swap for the Cardinals. Cooper, Guzman, Manning, Harvey, and Montier all on the floor. Nice, cheery round of applause for the starting lineup as the girls exit the game, I would imagine, for the last time. Montier baseline drive cut off by Cisneros, but ultimately a foul called on her. Her first, team's fourth. Clock continues to run, and now we are under 4 minutes to go in the ball game. Harvey thought about a tough shot. Instead, pivots around, loses the basketball, but going to be whistled for a travel. Montier nearly had another steal, and that fan is going to lose some popcorn. Three-point shot from the corner, no good. Moody offensive rebound, also no good. Rebound goes to Montier. Now Harvey on the attack, right down the middle of the lane, and good for 2 points. Assist goes to Monte. Guzman cuts Roop's drive off. And then Briggs pretty clearly travels. No whistle. Moody passes the ball over the rim to her teammate, Durham, who makes good on the layup. And now the Vikings have broken double digits. Bannon goes around her defender. Elbow jumper off the glass. 2 points for the Cardinals. Three-point shot by Durham, no good. Rebound to Monte, gets herself out of trouble. Moody's going to cut her off, force the miss, get the rebound. Briggs putting pressure on the defense there. Going to force the referees to make a foul call against Guzman, her second, team sixth. Durham gets it inside, pump fake, and then puts it off the glass for 2. That shot over Harvey, I believe. Harvey's going to get it inside, but lose it. Ball ends up in Guzman's hands, and she puts it in for 2 points. Briggs for 3, no good. Rebound Monte. And she's going to pull it out, and time's going to expire on this one. The Lincoln Cardinals finishing with 51 points to the Vikings 13. Okay. So a dominating 51-13 point victory for your Lincoln Cardinals. And before we sign off and start to prepare for the boys contest, let's bring you tonight's MVP. The MVP award is brought to you by Johnson's Accounting. And the girls made it hard on us tonight. A lot of very strong contributions. And I think I'm going to go against type here for tonight's MVP award. And I'm actually going to go with Addison Monte. There were several girls on the team who had more points, but there was no girl on the team with more steals or more rebounds. And the amount of passes tipped and the amount of plays that Monte was in on both sides of the ball and plays that she impacted, I think that her impact on this game was the most valuable for the Cardinals. And that is not meant to devalue any of the other contributions that Coach Brett Bryant's team gave tonight. Alyssa Mellon led all scorers with 12. She had a couple of steals and a rebound to boot. Grayson Efert had 7 points, 2 steals, 3 rebounds, all unofficial. Mackenzie Yearout had 6 points and 4 steals. Kendall Bartley had 6 points. Rebecca Helland had 7 points. She had 5 steals and 2 rebounds. Cadence Harvey had 5 with 2 rebounds. Maria Sol Guzman had 4 points. And then your player of the game, brought to you by Johnson's Accounting, Addison Montier, 3 points, 6 steals, 5 rebounds, all unofficial, and many more impactful plays that don't necessarily show up in the box score. So that was the Lincoln Cardinal Sports Network Most Valuable Player Award, brought to you by Johnson's Accounting. Johnson's Accounting has been serving the Lincoln community and its surrounding area for over 55 years. Lori and her team offer monthly business services such as sales tax, payroll, preparation of financial statements, and much more. They can easily set up a new business or an LLC. Need a tax return? Johnson's Accounting handles personal, small business, partnership, and corporate returns. For Johnson's Accounting, no business is too large or too small. They can handle them all. So give them a call at 660-547-3332 and see what they can do for you. Folks at home, we appreciate you sticking with us through that game. We are going to go ahead and log off here and get set up for the boys basketball game, which will take place in about 11 minutes and counting. So you know the drill. Move over there as we go live, and we will see you soon. Thanks for watching.